Well, good evening and welcome to Slovenia, the host country for the 38th edition of the European Championships of basketball. Krstic does enough to defend. Nedovic. Oh, Nedovic, explosive, lays it up and in. And the Lithuanians have seen enough of this. Kalnietis to Mačiulis. Mačiulis took a look at the three, knocked it down. Kleza, right down Main Street. Linus Kleza with a flush. Nedovic, great pass to Katic. Katic with a flush. Tries to get it to Kalnietis. Valanciunas spares the blushes. Seibutis. Oh, Reynaldus Seibutis with a heave and hope. Kalnietis' shot short. Markovic throws it ahead to Nedovic. Can he convert? He can. What a great pass by Markovic. Pass to Valanciunas. Ends up in the hands of Krstic. Nedovic through the gears. He lays it up and in. Nedovic. Kalnietis to Kleza. Kleza pulls the trigger on a three. Oh, it's good. Linus Kleza. Walking it up. Tangalanga, trying to unlock the defense. Great pass into Krstic. What a pass by Nedovic. And this one is over. And so Serbia wins 63-56. Evening's match features Lithuania versus the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Can the Reds break back? Stoyanovski stopped in transition. Tchaikovsky reverses to Antic. Antic can shoot that. Yes, he can! Pero Antic bangs home a three. We're knotted up at 80. Kalnietis to Valanciunas. That is classic Lithuanian basketball. 3-on-2. Monteunis up and in. Gachevsky's three at the end of the shot clock. It rolls around and out. Back to Gachevsky. He'll pull the trigger again. Lets it fly. Got it! McCallum now through the gears. Bo McCallum up and in. Just a little too long for his reach. Kalnietis pass to Seibutis. What a beautiful pass from Kalnietis to Seibutis. And it's 9. Chance for Lithuania to break. Potions to Kalnietis. Kalnietis travels. No call. The basket's good. 3-on-3 here. Ilievsky again in the wing. He'll snap it inside to Samardzewski. Lays it up and in. And the foul by Mačiulis. As the final score will be 75-67 versus Latvia. Check out by Mačiulis for Lithuania. Lithuanians come back the other way. They lead by 7. Mačiulis with a chance to make it 10. He has made it 10. Kalnietis stripped. Transition done. Marek Smiris. Lazy in the game. Touch pass to Monteunis. Monteunis gets swallowed up by white jerseys. Good execution on Monteunis in a low post. Steps out. Inside back down Monteunis. That's a tough shot of the Bears. The bag is open. Not exactly a textbook low post move. Here's a steal by Krstic. He'll flush it as he gets to the passing lanes. Brings Latvian fans to their feet. Valanciunas screens and re-screens. Kalnietis rises. Kalnietis again with a big basket. 67-59. So Lithuania have the win. Bertans. Krstic. Got it! It's a three. Krstic with a big three. Kaleza lost the handle, and so it ends up 67-59.
You know, every team in this group is really tough, and it's not going to be easy to play against those two teams. So I'm looking forward to take that day off tomorrow, rest my body, and be ready for those two games.
Good evening and welcome to Slovenia. Welcome to EuroBasket 2013, the European Championships of basketball. Marinovic inside. She stopped Marinovic 10-3. Trying to give it to Rice. Great defense by Lithuania. Vucevic, hang on to your hat! Nikola Vucevic pumps his chest with a flush. Tries to get the crowd going. Valanciunas with the rebound. His pass behind Maciulis. Savic to Rice. Beautiful fast break basketball by the Montenegrins. Calientes right down Main Street. Medium jump shot for Sheesh. Oh, he fouled! Count it! Billy Elitza with a silly foul. Savage to Rice. Now they need to think about a three. Rice lets it go! He ties up the ball game with 10 seconds to go. At 63-all, Tyrese Rice makes it rain. Can Marinovic put some ice on it for Lithuania? He can. 75-70. That's a big basket for the Lithuanians. Rice. He'll throw it up. What a great game of basketball between Montenegro and Lithuania. And your hats go off to both players. Look at Sebuta sportingly commiserates with Tyrese Rice. Lithuania win. They're through. These are the foes that they will face. Bosnia-Herzegovina. Right in the open court. Jenovic strong to the basket. Lays it up and in. Good transition basketball. Shot clock at 5. Gutokis, can he finish? He can. Excellent screen and roll by the Lithuanians. Alley-oop to Stepanovic. What a great pass by Gordic. Right, gets in the lane, skips through, and again can't finish. Alley-oop to Kleza, who lays it up and into transition. Great break by the Lithuanians. Both teams desperate for a win to get them to the next phase. Teletovic filling it. He's got 2 touches and 2 buckets. Great pass into Kleza, who lays it up and in. Teletovic switches the shot clock. Now he's going to try to take Marinovic to school. Never mind. He'll put a stamp on it. Here's Teletovic. Puts a stamp on a 3. Oh my heavens. Mirza, what a shooting display. Teletovic is absolutely on fire. And that one wasn't even in touching distance of the 3-point line. Oh, I love this game. The accomplished dribbler, Kleza! Kleza with a 3! 7 points in it. That is such a big basket. What a wonderful game of basketball here in Group B. The ball to Calientes, which he does to good effect. Pocius to Kleza. Kleza rises. Kleza! What a big 3 for the Baltic Giants! Calientes to Maciulis to Larinovic. Larinovic to Pocius. Pocius misses. Here's Teletovic with the ball in his hands. And he's fouled by Calientes. Does he have bottle, as the English would say? Yes, he does. Here's Gordic on the ball. Teletovic lets it go. It's off the mark. And Lithuania are going to dodge a bullet. What a wonderful game of basketball here in Group B.
it's hard to say anything now. I'm very disappointed. We gave all the best on this game, and in the end, you saw the result. We had a chance to win and to go to second round, but we lost. And I say again, it's very hard for us at the moment. We missed some defensive rebounds in the end and let them score some easy points. We learned the lesson that the defense is most important if we want to win. In the first game against Latvia, we didn't play defense and we lost by 11, and now it is a decisive match. It was a decisive match because we lose by 11, and now in a point difference we are the worst team. That's why we go home now. And
throws up the runner, shot clock off, Kalnietis tip, he can't get it, but Chulis is on the spot, gets a long rebound. Linus Glazer with a three!
It's definitely taken a while, kind of finding my rhythm and making shots, but we're winning, so that's all that counts. I'm not worried about myself, I'm going to find it. We can't play like we did today, it's no excuses. We kind of, went in the game knowing we could lose, and that's a bad thing. So, hopefully we, look at the tape and see what we did, and we got to congratulate them. They made some very tough shots, but we can't get to that point. We're a much better team when we show tonight.
Kalnietis right down Main Street.
Basketball. Lithuania, a nation expects. It's been 10 years since the Green Machine took home a European title.
Kalnietis to Valanciunas. That is classic Lithuanian basketball.
Now we're reaching crunch time in Slovenia, and the pressure is on.
2 one-point games. They won one, lost one. Now they're going to overtime. Kalnietis with the first three.
But Montis Kalnietis is your man when the time comes to raise the stakes.
I like to play a little bit poker, so before a game to forget that what is awaiting us.
The fate of the national team of huge importance to Lithuanians. It's more than a passion, more a religion. Very much the biggest concern up and down the land.
We are not a country which have a lot of sports, so we main our sports, our basketball, and everybody interesting on that.
And there is, of course, a lot to live up to for this generation, for young stars like Jonas Valanciunas coming through the ranks. They're now role models in Lithuania, and that's just another reason why Kalnietis wants to help bring success here.
Kids are starting to play basketball in the gardens, so you have your idols, and usually your idols it is those guys who is playing at this time. And when I was growing up, it was Sabonis, Marčiulionis, those players. They won the Olympic medals, they won silver medals in the European Championship, and you're growing up, you're trying to repeat their moves in the court.
Kalnietis with a show and go. Bounce pass to Valanciunas with another flush.
If their progress is being followed avidly at home, there's even more fervour amongst the Lithuanian fans here, who are always amongst the biggest travelling supporters in any major tournament. Guaranteed they'll bring lots of colour and plenty of noise.
We know that it doesn't matter where the championship is, it doesn't matter which city or country championship is, so we know that anyway it's going to be at least 100 people from Lithuania. And
that sense of tradition is shared by the players also. They're here to represent Lithuania in a foreign land. And for Kalnietis, being ready to pull on the green jersey means it's time for some reflection and some thoughts of home.
Especially when I'm playing national team, I like to listen to Lithuanian songs. It's where it's not so popular. Maybe from a side I know I'm looking a little bit strange, but I like that, and I'm feeling good. And I know that sometimes my teammates is laughing on me because what you're listening here.
Stoyanovski going to break down Motiejunas, lost the handle. Chance for Lithuania to break. Potions to Kalnietis. Kalnietis, basket's good. Take a look here again. You're going to see Kalnietis catching in transition. The presence of mind to lay it up.
From Ljubljana, we have Lithuania and France on the way. Athletic play there by the number 5. Speaking of an athletic play, it's Ajansa with the flush inside. Here come the Lithuanians, 3-on-3. Great pass to Kuzminskis, and he lays it up and in on a beautiful feed by Kalnietis. Slow to get it out in transition. Parker with a shake and a shimmy and a blow by Tony Parker, lays it up and in as he leaves Machulis at the elbow. See how Parker tries to get Kalnietis on his left hand. Kleza lets fly, nothing but nylon. Linus Kleza. Tokas couldn't handle to finish. He'll try a skyhook. Oh, Yevtokas with his best impersonation of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kalnietis lost the handle. Dakolo in transition. He'll finish. So a turnover which leads to points for the French. 3 in the corner on the way. Count it! Marty Putsis threads the 3. Sebutis to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with the flush. That last shot brings this one to a close. So Lithuania, with a steady performance, they roll over the French 76-62. Valanciunas with the putback.
Dakolo wanted the 3 shots, but he's not going to get it.
Lithuania not yet in the penalty. Here's Dakolo. And that last shot brings this one to a close. So Lithuania, with a steady performance, they roll over the French 76-62. Players will commend each other on a game well played.
France is for sure is one of the best teams in the tournament, no doubt. Having Parker, Batum, Gelabal, Diao in the roster, it's a tough opponent, and we knew that. Moreover, we had a tough games in the first group, and we almost had a chance to take our bags and leave from the tournament, but this is the championship, this is you have to compete every game, and this year is very unexpected championship. Everybody can win everyone, but we have to do every day the opponent we have in front of us that day, so we have to concentrate on it.
We get a look at what is on offer throughout the day. We start with Lithuania versus Belgium. Baseline jump shot, smooth touch by Massad. Dolinkaitis kicks to the corner. Motiejunas can shoot that. The left-handed shooter lets it fly, and he proves me to be a prophet. For the Baltic Giants. Great pass by Putsis to Kuzminskis, and he finishes with the flush. Serran with a teardrop shot. It won't go. Valanciunas with the rebound. Quick outlet to Kalnietis. Kuzminskis. He'll finish. Great pass by Kalnietis. Beautiful fast break basketball by the Lithuanians.
Got knocked on the knee or the leg, but comes back and makes a great defensive play.
Here's his skills in the open court. He's going to go coast to coast. Oh, Donatas Motiejunas goes coast to coast with a steal. Great execution by the Lithuanians. Sadly, your team are being clipped to the sword. Great experience for them as Cantu set on.
I would stake everything on saying that was a pass from Van Rossum. Lithuania perhaps enjoyed themselves a little too much in Belgium, showing how professional they are coming out and taking them apart there.
Second round of EuroBasket 2013 nearing its conclusion. Group E closing off on Sunday. And our game of the day, Lithuania against Ukraine. Victory may be required if the Ukrainians want to make the quarterfinals. They have had their ups and downs at this tournament, but coach Mike Fratello believes they now understand what is required in such a vital game.
It's such a fine line. You cannot lose your focus for 2-3 minutes during the course of a game, or the deficit could be too big to come back from. So So it takes 40 minutes of concentration and hard work on their part to allow themselves to have a chance to win, which I think they understand that now. We particularly our team, we have to be right at the top of our game to compete with these other teams.
In their last game, Ukraine were hugely impressive in beating Serbia, with point guard Pujetter leading their charge. He's ready, he says, to do the same again, but he knows his team won't be successful unless everyone steps up.
I'm looking forward to the challenge. You know, Lithuania is a powerhouse. I played against the coach in China. You know, he coached Guangdong, so he's going to have them ready. I know they're going to be ready, but we have to respond. We can't be like, oh, yeah, we beat Serbia. We have to celebrate, okay, but as in tomorrow, we have to really get focused and take care of business.
Lithuania are another team trying to achieve some consistency here, but in their 2 second-round games so far against France and Belgium, they've been emphatic, dominating at both ends. And their veteran centre Robertas Javtokas reveals the squad held an internal inquest after the opening phase in a bid to make sure they didn't slip up.
We basically talked one time, and I hope, we learned the first round was for us just to, to learn how to not to play. And so far, I think we changed a little bit our game, attitude to the game. I hope our team, not gonna think that we won already something, and each game gonna fight the same as, I don't know, against France or Belgium, and that we just gonna improve our game better and better.
2 other games on Sunday.
Hello and welcome to Ljubljana, Slovenia. It's EuroBasket 2013, and we're getting ready for Ukraine, Lithuania. Kaunietis. Oh, that is sweet move in transition from Matas Kaunietis. So stop standing around on offense. Oh, a little bit better movement this time. Oh, beautiful play! Bounce pass to Kornienko. Watkins drives in with the left hand. Puts up an offense check in and hits the 3. And Gladiator hustles, tries to get it back, but Kaunietis comes the other way for Lithuania. The no look to Sabonis, who is trailing Martiunas, and he goes down and lands on his backside. And just like this ball, Martinez pucks it to starting Jeter. Jeter pops inside and nice high screen. They're going to run the same play. This time Legasko's going to stay up top. Michula, though, he hits sidestep inside for the dunk. Boy, Lithuania fell asleep there. But Kaunietis just drives right down Broadway. But Lithuania deservedly win the contest and yet again prove that they are one of the powerhouses of international basketball. But rest assured, folks, Ukraine are on the basketball map.
So we now know the identities of the first 2 semi-finalists at EuroBasket 2013. Spain and France through into the last 4. But who will join them? The last place in the quarter-finals to be determined on Thursday evening when Lithuania take on Italy at the Stasice Arena. And this tournament, a return to the big time for the Azzurri, who have slipped out of the limelight in recent years. The play of Luigi Datoni and Alessandro Gentili hugely important, as is that of Marco Bellinelli. He knows that the progress made here is so important for Italian basketball.
We won 6 games against one of the best teams in this European Championship. Yesterday we beat Spain, but it is in the same time I think for us it's important to fly down and be ready to play against Lithuania. I mean, they are a great team. They got experience, so we're gonna try to prepare the game and we're gonna try to be ready to play our best.
Can you imagine how many big men with talent they can put in the floor in 4 or 5 positions they have? For us, obviously, is something unbelievable. So, no quotes. We have we play against them in the preparation in Acropolis tournament. They destroyed us. But Now it's totally different. Playing so many games, day by day, not for us, but for all teams, the 3 points average percentage go down because the teams, the players are tired. But if one time we score the open shot that we built also tonight, I think we can stay in the game also in the next step.
Lithuania, an established power of course, but with growing expectations here after going unbeaten through the second round. Many people's favourites now to go on to win this title, but, says Jonas Valanciunas, there have been so many shocks here in Slovenia that everyone will be on their guard.
Oh, it's not going to be easy. You know, Italy is really good team. They have best shooters in this tournament, so it's gonna be really hard work. You know, every team in this championship was really good, and you cannot relax on nobody. You know, so like Finland, all those teams gave us big surprise, and they really good teams. So you know, you gotta play with all those teams with the big respect.
And a place in the last four, not the only prize on offer. The winners guaranteed a place at next summer's World Cup in Spain. Just one more incentive for both these teams headed into the game.
Of course, it's important to be part of the World Championship, and we will see end of the European Championship. I mean, we're gonna try to do our best against Lithuania. We will see.
And there is Thursday's full.
Well, good evening and welcome to Ljubljana, the host city for EuroBasket 2013, the European Championships of basketball. Trying to break it down in the dribble. Great defense by Bellinelli. Steals the ball. Aradori with a 3-on-2. Cicciarini back to Kuzin. No doubt about it. Marco goes strong for the 10. And at 2'5", Kuzin is the longest player in the Italian squad. By contrast, Lithuania have 5 players taller than 2'5". Plays in phase, got it. Dennis plays, it goes to Oregon, a low block.
Johnny's twice called for timeout, and then he's waved it off each time.
Plays up rapid pass. Valanciunas says thanks very much. He finishes on. One-handed dunk. Play. Cicciarini. Mighty got away with a push. Lays it up. And the count. Count it. Wow. Andrea Cicciarini. Goes at St. Louis. Let's see this one again.
He says it's not just Marco Bellinelli that can go to the rack. I can too. Cicciarini.
So Lithuania extends some pressure on the floor. Multi-units for the steal. Pass ahead to Calientes! It's Calientes! Takes it to the pin!
Now we know why multi-units is in the game. It's to quicken the tempo. It's the press.
Down the gun. Kuzin with a flush. I think it's hard to get.
That's what you have to do if you're Kuzin.
Slide through. Bellinelli! Right down Main Street!
You've got to know that's coming with Marco Bellinelli.
The way that comes out, just handles the team in the preliminary stages as well. Turnover here by Italy. 3-on-1 for Lithuania. Great pass down the edge. Back to St. Louis is at one. Beautiful basketball by Lietuva.
When Italy just left, haven't they? They have just absolutely disappeared. I think Italy are really going to rue the fact that they were up and had a chance to extend their lead. And they just never did.
There's a dagger. That little basket there in mind. Brings Italy within 4. But there's just 1 second left. And then you go, this begs the question, why does Bellinelli have the ball in his hand more often down the stretch for Italy? There's a response to the Italian fans. The players come out and shake each other's hands. From the neutral's perspective, Jeff, it's been a fantastic game of basketball. What a wonderful demonstration of top-class European basketball. We'll take a look at the final score and wrap it up for you.
Italy never really believed, I think, they could win when they got it spun, especially at the start of the fourth quarter, which is when Lithuania came out hard.
Lithuania showed their class in the end. They win by 4, 81-77 to the EuroBasket quarterfinal. Phoenix Johnny has a timeout. He chooses not to take it. Bellinelli's going to lay it up and in.
Bellinelli says, that's how you do it, Pietro.
Clay's here now. Cicciarini with the foul. This is a big free throw because it makes it a 3-possession game. Johnny's going to take the timeout inexplicably. Bellinelli lets fly. Got it! Well, Bellinelli drains a 3, brings Italy within 4, but there's just 1 second left. And there you go, Jeff. It just begs the question, why didn't Bellinelli have the ball in his hands more up and down the stretch for Italy?
I think it's our defense. Defense and actually rebounding. Because, you know, they took some threes, they missed some threes, tough threes, and we got some rebounds. You know, I think that was a key thing for us.
Moves it to Bellinelli. Now Bellinelli has got Motiejunas. Slides through. Bellinelli right down Main Street.
We didn't start the game really well. I mean, the first 5 minutes, but after that, I think we really played well. I mean, they were scared a little bit by us, but at the start of the fourth quarter, I think they went up by 10, and the game over there was almost over. I mean, it's tough to score 10 points on the road and try to win a game against this team that they got experience and they got everything. I mean, they got big size, and it was, for us, was really tough game. I mean, like they play good defense against me, against Ale, against Aradori, and, you know, I don't know what to say. I mean, like I really hate to lose.
Semi-final day on Friday at EuroBasket 2013 in Slovenia. France against Spain, second on the slate, but first, Croatia and Lithuania dueling for a place in Sunday's finale. The Lithuanians leaving it late to see off Italy on Thursday, a huge fourth quarter burst sending them into the last 4 for the first time in 6 years. A World Cup berth for 2014 also secured, and now able to play with a little bit more freedom, says Martynas Pušis, with that first goal already achieved.
The big pressure is off right now. That doesn't mean that we don't want to win, or now I think it's better for us. We can now fight and focus without having that pressure.
This semi-final likely to be a battle of the bigs. Jonas Maciulis and Jonas Valanciunas a wall for Lithuania, Ante Tomic and Damian Rudes imposing for the Croats. But size, according to Lithuania coach Jonas Kazlauskas, isn't everything.
Not every time you can use the size. If you're missing open shots and they crowd 3-second zone, you cannot use size. If you can use your size if you have on perimeter good players too.
Croatia already proving that they'll be a tough prospect. 8 straight wins, a lot of confidence back in their first semi since 1995, and now with absolutely nothing to lose.
I think we deserve this 8 wins. It's not about the luck, it's not about nothing. Of course, we have to respect all teams, in Lithuania and Italy, but we have to think about us. Let's recover back, get healthy until tomorrow, and play our game, and who's going to be better, we will see.
We waited for so long. We had great basketball tradition in Croatia, and last 18 years, I think we haven't managed to really do a significant success, but now finally this generation is showing that we can put Croatian basketball back on the map altogether.
That quiet confidence that they can make the final likely to help them cope with the pressure and with the experience of the Lithuanians. Croatia's surprise, though, still a surprise for many, but not for head coach Jasmin Rispeša.
We expected to be in semi-final. We had some troubles during pre-playing friendly games, pre-European Championship, but knowing every time what we are doing, why we are doing, because we practice very hard, and that's the reason why we lost some games, maybe a lot of difference, but I never been worried for that losing game. Talking about pressure, listen, maybe these many tie games, especially how we start European Championship, help us to grow up mentally, you know, and meet every game on same way. Special now when we are in semi-finals, no any reason to have any pressure, and we have to continue being comfortable, you know, in playing how we know to play.
Kleza goes baseline and gets a three-point play opportunity. And Kleza, he must have been listening because he's come out and really played strong. Now a chance to run. Šarić in the open floor. Back to Rudas for the dunk.
Jeff, great vision by Draper. When he let the ball go, I thought, oh my God, he's giving it back to Šarić. I didn't even see Rudas as a trailer.
How exciting is it to see Šarić? 5 for Lithuania. Bounce pass, Zoric, right at the line. Good! He's coming in and making a difference. He's tied the game. He's giving Croatia points and an emotional Valanciunas. The wraparound pass to Valanciunas. And now Jonas Valanciunas is starting to assert himself.
He's got 2-2-1 press we've seen before from Croatia.
Oh, the alley-oop pass to Jakokas.
The Lithuanians were obviously prepared for it, the best way to beat him.
Quickly in the hands of Ukic, who goes across midcourt, falls into the lane, and the follow by Simon. Matthews Kalnietis, another turnover. And again to Draper, back to Simon, back to Draper. Beautiful basketball for Croatia. And that's going to force a timeout to be called by Kazlauskas. Sabutis inside, and Kleza scores. And time is running out on Croatia here in the semifinal.
Imperious performance by the Baltic Giants.
Jonas Kazlauskas back in charge of Lithuania, and everything right now is looking very good for the team in green. They won this title 10 years ago in Sweden. Could they be on for the gold medal again? They've got one more win. It'll be against it. They'll need a win against either France or Spain on Sunday. Those two teams will play next. For Croatia, all is not lost. They'll play for the bronze medal. Lithuania win it 77-62.
Clinical performance by Lithuania, especially Mačiulis, Kleza, and Kalnietis have been masterful in this one. An imperious performance by the Baltic Giants.
Jonas Kazlauskas back in charge of Lithuania, and everything right now is looking very good for the team in green. They won this title 10 years ago. Could they be on for the gold medal again?
It feels good. I wasn't here 10 years ago, but it definitely feels good to be in a final. You know, defense was our focus, and we did a great job defending them, and we knew what they're gonna do. And you know, it's one more left. You know, it's a final, so you know, it's been a very up and down tournament for me, but we're winning. That's all that matters.
Sabutis puts up the jumper. And Tomic has come in, gets the rebound. They're going to need his rebounding. Draper gets in the lane and puts it up. And he has been just an incredible spark for Croatia.
Tonight they was a better team, you know, and take my hats off to them. You know, they played a great 40 minutes of basketball. You know, take my hat off to them.
Now, it all comes down to this. Two teams, one dream. France and Lithuania battling it out to be the champions of EuroBasket and to make history. That would be a first for the French, So close so many times, but never striking gold. One barrier smashed already this week, getting past old rivals Spain in the semi-finals. But that, says coach Vincent Collet, was not the mission here.
For sure, Spain is a great team, and for us it's already historic to beat them in the semi-final, but our goal is to be gold medal. And to be gold medal, we must understand the main game is tomorrow.
This game, a second meeting of the tournament between these teams, Lithuania winning by 14 in the second round. Another time, another place, say both coaches. The final means so much more.
I am thinking that will be a totally different game compared with this what we played before in group. For sure, game was in group was for who will be in better position. Now it's final. And I am thinking not necessary to motivate both teams. This is final, just enough to say this.
Lithuania looking for their first title in 10 years and a fourth European crown. Their predecessors became legends, and now this group with a chance to make a name for themselves.
I don't think we've realized yet that we're making history. You know, we're still in the tournament, we're still in that game mode, and it's just, you know, another game for us tomorrow. I think it'll all digest after a little bit of time.
The French looking to make history of their own. A golden generation, Tony Parker, Boris Diaw and others wanting to get an elusive gold. Here on Sunday night, perhaps the best chance they'll ever have.
I don't think it's the last. You know, I hope not. You know, every time when a nation, you know, is good for a few years. Like I said, you know, Greece was dominating for a few years, and then Spain was dominating for a few years, and you know, I hope we get there one day, and that's what we've been working on all our career. Try to improve, try to play better basketball, not just being athletes running around, but understand the game better and be able to one day beat that nation that can be and stay on the top.
Two teams, big ambitions, a summer's work, 11 games in Slovenia, and a long journey to get to this point.
When we came for training camp, everyone just practice as hard as they can practice. No one talk about it, you know. I mean, I don't know which day it was, but the captain said, you know, that we have the strongest guys here. And we have big chance to win the medals.
For Tony Parker, with NBA titles to his name, EuroBasket an unfulfilled ambition. 2 years ago, France were runners-up to Spain in the final in Lithuania. This, however, a fight he would continue until there was no hope in sight.
That's why you do sport. You have great teams and you try to improve and you try to get better and try to beat them. I don't think you play sport and you say, oh, they're too good, I stop believing. Nobody does that. You have to believe, and you have to believe in yourself and believe in your team.
Welcome back to Ljubljana tonight, Slovenia, the gold medal game of EuroBasket 2013. We're about to watch France take on Lithuania. Parker, just goes right past him.
He does this all the time with the screen.
Johan Petro, Kleza, gets inside, he floats in. You can see that he really wants it. Kuzmitskas now. And Kleza puts up another one. Boy, he's carrying Lithuania. Oh, they tried to give the pick and roll to Valanciunas, but he didn't catch it. Now Batum races to the other end and scores over Kleza.
You've heard me say this before, you catch the basketball with your eyes.
Here he goes. Now they're going to get to Dio. A long three. Good! It backfires on Lithuania. The turnover kills them. And Dio into lane. Another jump hook from Dio. 9 points. The lead is 19. Dio rather. Whips it inside to Jelabal. Terrific pass from Antoine Dio.
Absolutely fabulous pass by Dio.
Right outside the free throw line. Drills it.
He's so much fun to watch, so fluid, so smooth.
French have ended all the years of trying to get to the top of the podium. They've finally done it. They've won their first EuroBasket title here in Slovenia. Let the party begin. The French have ended all the years of trying to get to the top of the podium. They've finally done it. They've won their first EuroBasket title here in Slovenia. Let the party begin.
You feel great. I love that. I'm so proud of my team. The game tonight was huge. We're winning right from the start, and we played a great game. I mean, the first team was playing defense, going to win this game, and both teams were scoring too easily. So we just tried to play our defense, what we should do, and then we start running. We make some big shots. We got a good lead in the first half, and then we started to control the thing in the second half, and we did it.
What did you speak about, and what did you think after that semi-final?
After the game in the locker room, Tony came to me and said, I did everything I could today to win the game, but I'm going to be tired. I need you to be the man in the finals, so I was ready to go. I knew he was going to be tired, so I have to be there right from the start to launch the team. It's huge for us. Maybe we're the only team in Europe we don't won the European Championship, so we need that. This is great for France, for French basketball, for everybody.
Kuzminskas now. And Kleza puts up another one. Boy, he's carrying Lithuania.
He absolutely is.
It's always bitter, you know, it's always tough to lose the last game of the tournament. But, you know, we have to look at some positive things, you know. I think we did a great job this tournament, you know, and I want to thank all the guys, all the teammates, the coaches, you know, for never giving up and fighting until the very end, even when things were going wrong.